Damian Durr.
Damond D. Fields.
This is Sankofa Conversations.
Yeah, we back at you again with a good one today. We got the original host of Sankofa Arts Cafe in the building, Mr. Geno White.
That's me.
Appreciate it, man.
Hey, appreciate you, bro.
First, man, he ain't got time for us. The way he told me he got me, he got one ball for me. He ain't even got all 16.
Right, man. My helicopter is parked out here in this lot, man. My pilot be acting funny.
Say, man, appreciate you doing this, man. I just wanted to get a little, put you on screens with us, man. You started it all for us, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate the opportunity.
So we gonna just let you talk about it, man. Just talk about the experience we had together, man. I know y'all didn't like me, but it's okay though. Just talk about.
Well, we definitely didn't like it, cause but we appreciated the opportunity. I think you can work with a person and not like them.
Say word.
Say word. Man, I don't even use that no more.
Well, I'm a street entrepreneur.
I was street poet. You're a street entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I was the art side. He was the business side. Yeah, man. We were actually we were sitting over at this little spot called Reciprocity, man.
Big up to Tiffany, man. I just saw Emmanuel.
The word. That's the music. He doing great things, man. And so when I was hosted up in that spot, and this brother and brother Curtis would be sitting in the back, taking it all in. And one day he walked up to me and said, "Hey, man, you want to come host this poetry thing I got over at my spot?" He called it Cultural Insights at the time.
You taking them back?
And so I said, "Yeah, man, I want to get down." So we cruised on over there, and the rest is history. By the time I got over there, Cultural Insights was still there, but Sankofa Arts Cafe was opening. And so, I'd be down at Cultural Insights stealing their books. And I probably owe them about $153 for books. But, I take that for those times he shorted it on my pay. But it was a wonderful experience, man. I think we started a movement of sort that I don't think anybody saw coming. We had so many wonderful poets in the house. We began to have so many wonderful musicians. Like, these musicians would tour with Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, and when they wasn't touring, they was at Sankofa Arts Cafe, and they were the easiest cast to work with. People always ask, did we rehearse? We never rehearsed, not once. They were just great musicians. They were wonderful poets, and even if you were a terrible poet, the zodiac level was to make you sound good. So that's how that went, and it was a wonderful, wonderful run.
Let me stop you, man. The run was great, but you talked about all the wonderful poets and all the artists. And
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's be real. Mm-hmm. You are one of, not just Dallas is one of the best poets and writers in the country.
Well, thank you.
We don't. Besides hosting, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I haven't seen an MC better than you still to this day. You know what I'm saying? They know how to touch the crowd and do his thing. So that's why I came to you with Reciprocity, because I'm like, this dude has got it. That's the true artist of an MC. Even though we had to make you do your poetry because it was, you set the bar so high. Mm-hmm. And I think you can see that now. 20 years later, the young cats still coming to you because they know greatness. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. I was just doing what I was doing. I really appreciated the circle it was in. It gave me an opportunity to be creative, and I think from 98 to 2008, my day job was poetry and hosting. And it sparked off from Sankofa Arts Cafe, just, that was the hub. People come through, "Hey man, I'm doing something in Ontario, Canada. Can you come through? I'll pay for everything." You doing something in New York. It was cool. There were times I was in New York and I call on the phone when we'd have a substitute host and making sure that my baby was all right.
That's right. So, tell me the book. What was the name of the book?
My book at the time was called Process of Confession. You can still find it on Amazon. People out there selling my book used on Amazon. It's $200.
See, I want to put mine on there.
Yeah, put it on there. I looked on there, and I had to let people know that money ain't coming to me. Some people, like, there's books on Amazon that says autographed by the author. So I want to look at those books and see who sold my book.
Wow.
But man, it's it fluctuates from 100 to 200. Oh, and that was a $10 book back in the day, but it was called Process of Confession. And the person who helped me get the name together was the sisters over at Black Images.
Hey, I mean, Miss Rogers.
Yeah, Miss Rogers. I call Miss Rogers. I say, yeah, I'm working on this book. I'm gonna call it the in-depth overstanding of the placebo syndrome. Right. She said, you want to sell this to me? I was like, yes, ma'am. She said, you need to work on that name.
Yeah. Miss Rogers helped a lot of people. We was over. I had to went to a art and talk in Frank Frazier this past week, and Miss Rogers was there, and Mr. Frazier was talking about how of an impact she was on helping him get his career going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She helped all of us. She helped, Kamika Spencer, aka Emotion Brown. Emotion used to work in Black Images.
She talked about that.
Yeah. And so
who inspired you on the writer side besides Fritz?
Oh man, just Prince.
Parliament.
Just Prince and Parliament. I've been to all the P's, baby. Prince, Parliament, poetry, and this is a family show, so I won't say the other. But my inspiration mostly came from the Last Poets, and when I first started writing, I wanted to be Ice Cube. So my cadence, my stuff is very cadence heavy, musical. It was very rhymey at the time, and of course the Last Poets. It was Umar with the Last Poets. It was just those were my influences. Gil Scott-Heron. I really didn't have any local influences as far as poetry. All of them were those, those classic kind of Black nationalist poets. I studied them, and also I think my major influences was Emotion Brown, Judah the Black Rose, and all the crew that was with Oil at the time. Our group ordained in lyrics, and because we, they say iron sharpens iron, steel sharpens, yeah, and so we kind of kept each other on lock. I'd write a poem, I'd be finished with the poem, but I go to Oil rehearsal like, this is a little something I'm doing, but I ain't done with it yet. Just to see the feedback, cause they clown you, they clown you. So you had to be on your P's and Q's. But those are my major influences, and just growing up in Oak Cliff, Highland Hills, kind of doing that crack era, man. And cause I'd have some politically conscious poetry, but it was more it still spoke to the streets, and that kind of what birthed like poems like Street Poet, because I wanted the cats on the street to see that there was a path. You ain't gotta change your rhythm or your how you bop into the scene. You ain't gotta take your gold out or take your chains off. Just know that do something better for the community. Be more conscious in your approach to the community.
And I think that's what helped you out. I mean, this is my personal opinion, because you were so diverse. Mm-hmm. From like you said, with the Last Poets to Q, and then you went into understanding and studying Steve Coakley and Dr. Hart type of deal. So you was able to take that whole social commentary and bring it together.
Absolutely. That was the other, you just sparked a memory for me. That was my other big influences. I was mentored by Steve Coakley. Got to hang out with John Henry Clark, and that was amazing situation. Being able to see Dr. James Smalls put it down, Dr. Africa, and just sometimes being in the right place at the right time at Sankofa, and all these historical heavyweights just coming through the room, and sometimes they're not even doing a lecture.
Right.
They come and get some French fries they damn self.
Well, man, I know you're getting ready to go over and take them up at the spots you got to go do the anniversary with, so I don't want to keep you.
Yeah.
Tell us what you're doing now.
Right now, brother, what I'm doing now is I'm working on a couple of projects. I'm actually writing music for people.
Okay.
And with the lyric aspect of it,
right,
anyway. And I've worked on a couple of books. I released another book called 101 Breakup Poems. They little short poems. They short like my relationships. And,
I hate you say.
Yeah, that's absolutely. And, because I've been doing it forever. They were like, and I pretend I had a book.
Yeah.
And he's like, where can I get that book? And I'm like, I need to quit playing.
So you done another book?
I did it.
Where can we find it?
Actually, right now, you can't find it anywhere. It's sold out. And I'm going to try to go into a reprint. I just did a kind of an underground printing of it.
Right.
It's self-publishing. So you won't find it on Amazon. But you can find it at Sankofa over here in, where we at?
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
Very soon.
and I'm gonna drop you off a few. You can do what you want to. But that's what I'm doing now. I'm working on some music, man. You know, I actually wrote two country songs for a dude.
Come on, man.
Yeah, this cool ass white dude out of South Lake.
Really?
Yeah, he liked the lyrics, and I'd already did the melody on guitar, and then we kind of rearranged it a little bit, and after.
That's dope. So when you doing some films or something?
Yeah, I did a couple of films, man, and one was called Disowning Claire, and then I've done a few short films here and there, but I'm gonna jump back into it. I'm doing a little short film stuff, and I'm writing a few short stories now too. They're sci-fi stories, and so most of my stuff is dystopian future landscapes where we done messed up society once again and trying to scrape through.
Man, I appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you, brother.
What I would really like to do, man, I know you're an MC and that you always coming out the door.
Yes, sir.
I'd really love for you to close out with, with one of those magical poems, let the people see that you still got it.
Oh, wow, man. Let me see. I don't know if I still got it, though.
You got America, what was it? How'd you do that?
What, America for me? America for me is a beautiful lie?
Yeah, yes, right. I don't remember the rest of it. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you see.
I'm here for two reasons: work hard and die. I'm black, I'm male, and Lord is difficult. The black, the dangerous, the damned, the mythical. The invisible builder of this free nation, but never a part of the free equation. Praying in cotton fields for salvation, I wonder if heaven has southern plantations. The air is filled with dust perfume. Please light a candle for the Nathan soon. For all those who died in the bellies of the ships. For all those who died over simple street shit. We once marched and died for civil rights. The struggle was our collective plight. No more white sheets fill the night. Now it's each other that we fight. Quick to grasp the American dream, whose gods are currency, cash, and cream. Cocaine, heroin, triple beams. Wall Street is no better than ghetto schemes. Both developed to score some paper to have more than our next door neighbor. Inside secrets, inside trading, just another inside Negro caper. You really want to know who shot Tupac and Biggie? The same evil spirits that shot Malcolm and Kennedy. Some of y'all listening, but some ain't hearing me. Illuminati, none dare call it conspiracy. You see, Uncle Sam had a farm, CIA, and on that farm he had some drugs, C-A-C-K.
I told you he was bad. Give thanks, brother.
I appreciate you, brother.
Hey, we don't have to close it out like we always close out. What if?
What if Rosa Parks had a car? Peace out.
Peace.